Excuse me, Hunter. Apparently you're afraid of my words.
If it's a joke, great. This whole Congress has been a joke when you failed to honor your own subpoena.
We covered the bulk of the Hunter Biden hearing yesterday, where Hunter himself made a shock appearance that sent everything spiraling into madness. Well, I left out one clip in that video yesterday of how he made his exit, as it was just as crazy as his arrival and wildly triggered Marjorie Taylor Greene as he walked out directly in the middle of her time, and she proceeds to have a complete meltdown, a whiny baby meltdown over this, clearly upset that he robbed her of some social media clips, you know, the only thing she really cares about. But her reaction is truly bizarre to watch unfold, especially given that Hunter didn't need to be there at all for this hearing. His arrival was a complete surprise anyway, but let's watch this grand exit unfold.
Gentlemen, time's expired. Chair recognizes Ms. Greene from Georgia for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me, Hunter. Apparently you're afraid of my words.
Whoa! Oh.
I'd like to reclaim my time, Mr. Chairman.
Now, the backstory to this is Republicans have subpoenaed Hunter Biden to testify in private. However, Hunter and the Dems are pushing for this to be open door and for him to testify in public on the grounds that Republicans have lied when it comes to closed door hearings in the past. And Republicans are saying, well, making it a public thing just makes it a circus and everyone's going to be performative. So Dems were largely saying at this hearing, he's here right now. Let's let him testify. What are you so scared of? Which was his move, his 3D, 4D chess move, if you will, in him showing up was to take away from Republicans saying that he's too scared to show up and testify, which they largely still just did say that, even though it doesn't make much sense. Just let him testify then. And him walking out on MJT was clearly just a performance thing, or specifically to rile her up. It didn't really do much for anything. Remember though, she is the congresswoman who flashed pictures of his, private area in a hearing, so I can understand why maybe he doesn't want to pay her the same respects he would pay other congressmen and women. The mic drop that I want to end on, though, is a different moment entirely that kind of just sums up the hypocrisy of all these Republicans worrying so much about Hunter ignoring a subpoena. One of their own did the exact same thing when subpoenaed for January 6th and has been ignoring it for over 600 days.
We're going to hold somebody in contempt for subpoena compliance. That's really interesting because to me, it seems like you believe we all had our memories wiped 608 days ago when you failed to honor your own subpoena. So seriously, is this a joke? If it's a joke, great. This whole Congress has been a joke, so it would be in line and on brand with what has been taking place. But I have to ask, like, how dumb do you think the American people are that you would seek to hold someone in contempt when you are 608 days, 15 hours, 21 minutes, and 47 seconds out of compliance?
So there you have it. Dems were on fire this whole meeting. If you haven't already watched my other video on it, I suggest you do so. It was out yesterday, as they called Republican hypocrisy out and shut them down at every single turn. It was beautiful to watch. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video, because the only way we become a society is together.